Good news! Mississippi is going to get a tax break. Under proposals agreed by the state legislature last week, everyone will be exempt from paying state income tax on their first $18,000 earnings, or $36,000 if they're a married couple. At the same time, we'll move to a flat tax system, with the 4% tax rate phased out and the higher rate lowered incrementally. As the price of everyday items from gas to groceries skyrockets, it's great to see the state's leaders taking practical steps to help folk cope with the cost of living. Letting Mississippians keep more of their own money means they'll have more to spend on themselves, their families, and in their own communities. It also means our state will become more competitive. The state income tax is being cut, but it can and it should be eliminated altogether. Today, Mississippi state government is sitting on a mountain of money. Besides the $1.2 billion surplus in the budget, Mississippi state leadership has another $1.8 billion of federal ARPA, that is to say American Rescue Plan Act money, to allocate. Add that all up, and our state government is sitting on something like $3 billion surplus. Yet only a fraction of that enormous amount is now going to be given back to taxpayers in the form of tax breaks. 5/6 of the money mountain is going to be spent on government, perhaps inevitably expanding the size of government in the process. Now that's not something that Conservatives should be wildly excited about. Ronald Reagan, the greatest Conservative leader of my lifetime, observed how government does not tax to get the money it needs. Instead, government always finds a need for the money it gets. I fear that that's what might happen if we don't see further measures taken to eliminate the state income tax. It's important to praise political leaders for doing the right thing, and cutting the state income tax in Mississippi is certainly a move in the right direction. However, as our state's conservative think tank, we believe that even bolder steps are needed in order for our state to prosper. Over the past generation, a wave of growth and prosperity has swept the South. Except for Mississippi, which has remained one of the poorest states in America. Why has Mississippi not prospered like other states? Because welfare dependency from Washington does not work. If getting handouts from the federal government made states rich, our state would be one of the richest in the Union. Rather than looking to congressional appropriations committees to give out wealth to our state, we need far-reaching reforms to make our state the kind of place where wealth is created. That means making ourselves properly competitive. Many young Mississippians are forced to move to Texas, Florida, or Tennessee to find work. It's no coincidence that neither of those three states have any state income tax at all. Welcoming the new income tax cuts, Governor Tate Reeves reiterated the case for actual elimination. Speaker of the House, Philip Gunn, tweeted, "It was just the bold beginning." They're right.